Gather around. It's time for the show to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is...
Hey everyone, my name is Jason.
Hi friends, it's Desiree Josen.
Alright, there were so many matches this year that were just too much.
So this won't be a shocker because we've had a handful of really awesome matches that we just can't stop talking about.
How many times have these guys fought? Like it's been quite a bit.
I've been saying this all year. They're just so great to watch. We saw the heel turn coming, and then when it happened, nice and bloody, both dramatic and beautiful.
You are now entering the ring with Shoots and Ladders podcast.
Shoots and Ladders, Elimination Chamber preview. What's going on, everyone? My name is Jason.
Hey friends, it's Desiree Josen.
All right, time is here. We're going to run through this preview. The best part about this is our very own Des is actually going to be there live in person. What are your initial thoughts, Des?
I am really, really excited, and I'm just super biased because I will be at this one, and I've never been to Elimination Chamber in person, so this will be so exciting. But this one, I mean, the matches, Elimination Chamber is just really hard because there are so many storylines, there's so many ways that they can go, so this will be so much fun.
I'm totally with you, and obviously this is right before WrestleMania, so there's a lot of storylines that are going to spin off from this. Okay, so the first match we're going to preview is the Women's Elimination Chamber. What are your predictions, and what's your predicted grade?
These are so difficult, just because they can go any way. I'm going to say no to Liv just because I feel like whoever's going to win, of course, is going against Rhea. And I feel like that storyline is exhausted already. I think it could be Alexa just because of the pop that she got and people were wanting a little bit more. And I think it'll be kind of fun to see two little creepy dark girls go at it at WrestleMania.
That would be awesome. Is that who you want to win, or is that who you think will win?
I would love to see Roxanne, just because she was such a badass at Rumble, and she has been really showing up lately. I personally would like to see Roxanne win, and she's a smaller girl like myself, so I would prefer it, but I feel like at the end of the day, I think Alexa is going to win.
Okay, gotcha. And what's your predicted grade?
I'm going to give it... These girls are tough. Maybe an A-.
Sure. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Because I bet in real life with like football, basketball, baseball, etc., I checked the odds. I'm going to go with Bianca winning because apparently she's the odds-on favorite at the moment.
Yeah.
Personally, of a twist, listen, Roxanne would be a lot of fun to win. I think that would just strike while the iron's hot like we always talk about. I would love to see Naomi win. I think that would really shock everyone. And I just think that would be such a cool storyline going into Mania. I'm going to give this an A. Anyone that has the guts to get into this type of match, this is so unbelievably dangerous.
Yeah.
There's going to be so many spots. I don't think I've ever seen a bad Elimination Chamber or bad Royal Rumble, to be honest. And so I think this is going to be awesome. I think you're in for a treat.
It's going to be wild. These girls are dirty. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah. All right. So next match, KO and Sami, and all I'd say is, so I don't like this storyline. I think it's silly. I kind of wish they were united. This is not, I don't think they set this up. I really don't like KO doing his, cutting his promos in his car or wherever. They're going to be friends in about 2 months anyway. So yeah, this is probably the least excited of a match I'm going to be all night. But who do you think will win, and what is your predicted grade?
Nobody wins. I don't like this, and it's KO. Kevin Owens, I don't care for. I'm so over this. I don't even know. I mean, I guess Sami will win. I don't know. I just feel like this is going to be an ongoing feud. I hope they don't build this up to Mania, but I have a feeling that they will. Unfortunately, not unless Randy marches in and beats his ass, and that will make my night, and that will make the whole storyline. So who knows? Yeah, I'm not too excited about it. This is my least favorite on the card. I'm gonna give it like a B.
Okay, fair enough. So we've seen these guys fight constantly in NXT, on a random Raw, SmackDown, probably a bunch of house shows. I don't know why this warrants a pay-per-view. I remember back in the day there was a lot of complaints about Kane and Undertaker having infinite amount of storylines. We're kind of at this point with KO and Sammy. You know, they're going to be friends. I'm going to give this match a B minus, just because I know that they're great athletes and they definitely bring it. They get colored. I think KO won this round, and then Sammy will win at Mania. I think that's going to continue. But
I hope they don't make this a Mania match.
Sadly, they. Yeah, but anyway, but hold that thought on Randy. I'm going to mention him later. So
me too.
Okay. All right. So next match we're going to preview is Tiffany and Trish versus Candice and Nia. I think this one's pretty obvious. The only thing I'm excited about this is it's Trish's hometown. But what?
Yeah. I think this one is a no-brainer when it comes to who's going to win, just because Trish is from Toronto, so they're always going to give the hometown hero. But I think this is going to also elevate Tiffany to get ready for her match with Charlotte. So I feel like when she gets this win with Trish, it will give her a little bit more legitimacy to beat Charlotte at Mania. So it'll be a little bit more of a believable story. Even though she's already a champion and she's been busting her ass already, I feel like this is going to give her the extra step to make it even more believable to beat Charlotte. So, all
right. So what grade do you have on this one?
I think it'll be entertaining, and it's always good to see Trish back. I'll give it like maybe a B plus, A minus.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think what I'm looking forward to the most is how hot the crowd will actually pop when Trish comes out. That's about it. I think the match itself, I think it'll be okay. I'll give it a B, but I would be shocked if Tiffany and Trish don't win. If they don't, then I don't know what was the point of the match.
What was the point?
So to be honest with you. Okay. All right. Now we're going to talk about this Rock and Cody segment. To be completely honest, my initial thoughts were, why is this on a PLE? That doesn't make any sense. But I have a feeling I have my own thoughts. It's kind of wacky and out there, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. But what are your thoughts first?
Well, I think The Rock coming out on SmackDown was exciting. However, I think it confused some people at the very end when he was like, "I want your soul." I was like, well, that was a weird way to end it. Because he had me going until the very end where I was like, what? What are you talking about?
I think that was the case. That was probably what most people thought too. So I don't think it necessarily landed like they thought.
No, because it really was a little off. Very much so. I think what he meant was him coming in as like a mentor to Cody, like in a Paul Heyman kind of way, potentially. I think The Rock is just feeling out, engaging the audience and the fans right now to see if he wants to be a heel or if we want him more involved. I think because he's been going back and forth, like he'll play into the audience and have fun, and then he snaps into a heel. And so I think they're just trying to figure out what we want. And I don't even know what I want. I feel like this will be the real slide into Cody being a heel. I think this is the introduction of it, because if he does go with The Rock, he's going to be bad Cody Rhodes, which is what I've been wanting. That's what I feel like is going to happen. Okay. Or it's going to be, the sneak peek to it.
Okay, I got you. I have a different take.
Okay.
But this is kind of out there and wacky, but I think they'll go through the segment. Cody will say no. The Rock will rock bottom him, whatever. Yeah. Call out Randy and said, I had a backup plan. And Randy agreed to sell his soul. Randy pins Cody, which will set up a WrestleMania match. I think that would be lit.
Okay. We have another thing involving Randy later on.
Well,
we just want to see Randy. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we have to. I mean, it's coming to Mania. All right, so that actually rolls to our final match. I'm sure you're going to insert them here, but the men's Elimination Chamber. What are your thoughts, theories, prediction grade? Who do you have? Give it to me.
Oh, I'm so excited for this one. This one's going to be so much fun. Okay, I feel like just because a couple of them have so much heat together, like Drew and Punk and Seth, that's not gonna. They're just gonna fight each other. I don't. And Damian, no, get out of here. And Logan, this is where it's so up in the air. I still have a gut feeling, as much as we want Cena. They may give Cena the win because of the turnout for Rumble. I have a gut feeling they're still not going to give it to him. I don't know. This is the fun part where I'm going back and forth, and I have yet to settle on who I want. As much as I would love to see Cena win, if Cena does not win, I have a feeling it's going to be Punk.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to say those would be the most viable options. It's definitely not Damian. It's definitely not Logan. Seth potentially. Seth would be the person I want to win the least. There's no purpose of that.
He's already done this last year.
Yeah, exactly. So Drew, same. I kind of put in. I mean, I like both of them. It doesn't serve any purpose.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So again, I'm basing this off of the betting odds. I'm going John Cena, and John Cena will fight Orton at Mania for the title because Orton will win the title a couple minutes before.
Of course.
Yeah. It worst come to worst, if it's Punk, fine, but just give it to Cena. And I want Cena to win. Uh-huh.
Okay. I think we're on the same page where we've been wanting this trail of wins for Cena and then end up with Orton. Okay, so worst case scenario, if this doesn't happen and it's Punk, I've always thought about it, like, well, what's going to happen? You know, Cena's still got to have his match at Mania, and it's got to be Randy. So worst case scenario, if that doesn't play out, we could still potentially just have our own separate final match between Randy Orton and John Cena. We'll figure it out in a month. But yeah, I just feel like this is how it's got to be. It's got to be that. But I also see Randy Orton coming in too and interfering, because Logan Paul interfered with Randy's potential win last time with his little ring. So if we don't see him come out in any other ways, I could see him coming out and getting Logan Paul. So.
That would be cool too. I'd be completely cool with that. Like or just beating up Damian, because Damian doesn't deserve to be in this match.
I think he'll be the first one out. He needs to go.
Yeah, that's very odd they put him in here. So, but anyway,
but I think it's going to be an A+ match.
Yeah, same here. I was about to say A+ match. I'd be shocked if it was anything but. I mean, again, this is it's a very physical match. It's going to be bloody. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of guts to enter into this match.
Oh yeah.
Any final thoughts?
No, I think we are all over the place, and I think we're all on agreement with what potentially could happen, and we're hopeful. So yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Same here. Oh, right. That actually wraps up this episode. What are your thoughts? Please DM us at The Chutes and Ladders. Like always, please like, share, and subscribe both on YouTube and Spotify. Once again, my name is Jason.
I'm Desiree Josen.
All right. Until next time, have a blessed day and a blessed week.
Bye, friends.
Chutes and Ladders. Follow us for more content.